Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. CC Sabathia gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Digging in,
number 1,
and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 1.
Now the first pitch from CC. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Line to the right side. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Called a strike there, 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Well, Sal Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now the first pitch from CC sends that one out of play for strike one.
That ball's foul.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set and the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Brad Keller will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, MLBThe, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that on this one here today.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know. 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Batting first, the right fielder, Scotty Hayward.
In now, Scotty Hayward. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And that's off his leg on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Flares this one over toward first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Coming to the plate now, number 47. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Perez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 9-year Major League vet. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And Sabathia's play will be to first, so the sacrifice is a good one.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
The relay throw, and he is in there. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Hayward. He makes the play, and that into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Miguel Andujar. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Gordon is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres.
Well, you don't see this very often, MLBThe, a 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy's changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Scotty Hayward. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit high and deep out to left center field. And that one is gone!
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you could see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Bonifacio sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Now batting,
Now
number
to
1.
the plate, number 1. He reached on a single in his first try. Grounded to first. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting,
Digging in
number
now
11.
for Kansas City, number 11. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
The batter, number 50.
Into the box,
Second
Whit Merrifield. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Goodbye, home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is
Now
one of the
batting,
top hitters in
the
that
third
lineup. So
baseman,
a home run, a
Miguel.
solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nino Reese.
Now at the plate, Nino Reese. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one
Now
lineup
batting,
alone.
catcher,
Yeah,
Gary.
Matty, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game.
Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. Here's Cameron Maben now.
Now batting, the center fielder,
As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting,
I'm not sure what else
shortstop,
the manager or pitching
Didi.
coach need to see, Matt.
Red
He obviously
Warrior.
doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
Back to the top of the order now. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound.
number 63.
And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Torres.
The second
Wow,
baseman.
that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Bonifacio is there, 2 down.
Now batting, The right fielder.
So stepping in, Scotty Hayward. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And that's through for a hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
And he fouls this one off. Hayward, the runner at first with 2 gone. Slapped hard the opposite way. Bonifacio is there, and he puts it away. So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler.
The designated hitter, Jorge.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for the Royals, number 47, a base hit in his first trip. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The left fielder, number 4.
Standing in, Alex Gordon hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Sanchez is there, and he puts this one away for Giancarlo Stanton now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs
Third
too.
baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Nino Reese. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And it's fouled away. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. O'Hearn takes it in. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Cameron Maben. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Jorge Bonifacio.
Now the first pitch from CC. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. A ball and no strikes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Oh, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for out number 2.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, number 1, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 from CC. A ball and a strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Right side, but it's well foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
The batter, the second baseman, Weaver.
Into the box now, Torres. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. And this will bang up against the wall.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks. throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is out on the settling in now, number 11. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Sabathia's ready. Here's the 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he got him. So that's the milestone right there. 3,000 career strikeouts. Digging in and looking for more, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Bullet back up the middle. Maben is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Number 47. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. The tag, and he is out at second. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Nino Reese will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gordon going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Gordon. Home run. In now Cameron Maben.
The center fielder, Cameron.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. First delivery to him on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, you think they'd learn their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put. Striding into the box, Salvador Perez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Sabathia looking strong as usual. 2 earned through 6 1/3. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Ready once again, Jorge Bonifacio. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire too.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Scotty Hayward. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
The left fielder, number 29.
Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ground ball foul down the left side. LeMahieu stands at second with no outs. That's a base hit into left field. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Designated hitter, Nino.
So striding in, Nino Reese. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. One run is scored. The relay throw, the tag, and he's out going for third. But all told, two men cross the plate on the play.
The batter.
In now, Gary Sanchez. 3 runs already home and a potential fourth standing at third base. 3 runs already home here.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4, take the ball.
So digging in now, Ryan O'Hearn starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Looking to send him packing again. Hit sharply toward the right side. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping up now, number 1. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Grounded back up the middle. Torres picks it up. Throw goes to third. Throw won't get him. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. 22-4 this afternoon.